What should observers and investors know about regional integration? What should observers and investors know about regional integration in Latin America? This topic is rich with history and offers a unique perspective on how countries in the region interact economically and politically. The journey toward regional integration began in the early 19th century, during the Wars of Independence. Leaders like Simón Bolívar dreamed of a united Latin America, but those early attempts did not create lasting institutions. However, the vision of unity has continued to influence Latin American history. For anyone interested in this region, it is essential to understand the historical context. Over the years, integration efforts have faced many hurdles. Political conflicts, wars, and economic crises have often slowed progress. For instance, the political turmoil of the 1960s and 1970s created significant challenges for member states, impacting their ability to work together effectively. Economic integration is another vital aspect. Latin America has pursued this mainly through trade agreements and organizations. The Latin American Free Trade Association was created in 1960 to establish a free trade area, but it did not achieve its goals. Its successor, the Latin American Integration Association, was formed in 1980 and promotes a more flexible approach to trade liberalization among its members. Additionally, Mercosur, established in 1991, aims to facilitate free trade and economic cooperation among South American countries, although it has faced its own set of challenges. Diversity in integration models is also important to note. Different subregions within Latin America have taken varied approaches. For example, the Caribbean community has seen success in fostering cooperation and a shared identity, while other integration efforts have struggled to move beyond basic trade agreements. For investors, regional integration presents both opportunities and challenges. It can provide access to larger markets and reduce trade barriers. However, the uneven progress and political uncertainties in the region requiring careful consideration. Investors should be well informed about each country's policies and the status of integration agreements. Trade blocs like Mercosur and the Latin American Integration Association can facilitate cross-border business, but navigating different regulatory environments can be complex. Lastly, the cultural and political dimensions of integration cannot be overlooked. Latin American integration reflects shared histories, languages, and social challenges. The rise of left-wing governments in the early 21st century has renewed focus on solidarity and cooperation, influencing integration agendas. Observers and investors should pay attention to these cultural currents to understand the motivations behind integration initiatives. In summary, regional integration in Latin America is a long-standing process with aspirations for unity amid various challenges. Understanding the historical context, the diversity of integration efforts, and the practical realities of operating in this dynamic environment can help observers and investors assess risks and opportunities in Latin American markets.